What if I told you that the power to captivate hearts and minds lies not in your face or fashion, but in the silent mastery of your own thoughts? Picture a drawn bow, taut with unseen tension. Your inner strength, aimed true, pulls others toward your orbit. Today, you will uncover the Stoic secret that transforms any soul into a beacon of irresistible force. Relax into this moment as we peel back the layers of common belief. You've been sold the idea that looks win battles for attention, but imagine instead a deep calm that speaks louder than any shout, a presence so grounded that it roots you in reality and draws others like iron to a magnet. Picture the ancient Stoics, Aurelius, Epictetus, sitting in marble halls, exuding quiet confidence that commanded respect without a whisper of boast. In the next few minutes, you will learn their timeless teachings, sharpened by modern insight, so powerful that once applied, you won't simply turn heads, you'll shift atmospheres. Every emotion you feel, every reaction you make, either strengthens your allure or erodes it. When anger surges, pause and lean into the discomfort. Feel the heat, label it, and let it teach you its hidden message instead of exploding outward. This is not weakness, but mastery. Like a master swordsman who channels force with precision, you too can wield emotion to carve a path of magnetic calm. In the stillness of controlled breath, you cast a spell of safety that others sense instinctively, drawing them close to the unwavering eye of your soul. True confidence is not born from flawless self-image, but from fierce self-acceptance. Embrace every scar, every flaw, as proof of battles fought and lessons learned. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of your fate. When you welcome every victory and setback as an essential brushstroke in your life's canvas, you step into a freedom that transcends approval-seeking. Imagine walking through a crowded room, utterly unbothered by judgment, because your own embrace of self is stronger than any external voice. That freedom radiates, making you luminous in the eyes of everyone you meet. Now, imagine listening to someone share their deepest fear, not to offer immediate counsel or to prove your wisdom, but to absorb their story like sacred scripture. You nod, your gaze unwavering, signaling that their words matter. This act of profound listening is a silent declaration. You matter. In a world of white noise, this silence roars. Epictetus taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we listen more than we speak. By offering the rare gift of true attention, you weave connections that transcend surface chatter, forging bonds based on trust and respect. Kindness is your second language, spoken not in grand gestures, but in small ripples. A genuine smile at dawn, a door held with steady hand, a word of encouragement when hope feels distant. The ancient proverb tells us that kindness is like snow, beautifying everything it covers. In every act of goodwill, your inner virtue shines through, outshining any superficial charm. Each small kindness you perform accumulates, building an aura of warmth, so palpable that people feel drawn toward you as moths to a gentle flame. Yet attraction is fueled most fiercely by purpose. Without direction, energy scatters like wind-blown leaves. But when you set your sails toward a clear goal, be it mastering a skill, serving a cause, or forging a legacy, you ignite a fire within that others can't help but notice. Stoicism reminds us that things disturb us not by themselves, but by our view of them. When you view life through the lens of purpose, challenges become fuel, obstacles become teachers, and every sunrise becomes an opportunity to advance your mission. This relentless drive inspires admiration and fuels curiosity in those who witness your journey. Presence is the final secret, the art of being fully here, now, with no trace of yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's anxieties. In this moment, your eyes are windows of unwavering focus, your words echo with sincerity, and your space transforms into a sanctuary of authenticity. When you practice mindfulness, as the Stoics did, you breathe life into every conversation, every gesture, every heartbeat. The simple act of pausing, inhaling deeply, and acknowledging the richness of now paints you as a figure of rare grace in a world afflicted by distraction. As we weave these elements together, self-control, self-acceptance, deep listening, kindness, purpose, presence, you form a tapestry of true attractiveness that no fashion trend or beauty filter can replicate. Think of the calm sea under a silver moon, hidden depths, reflective surface, silent magnetism. You too can cultivate that expansive stillness within, so that others, seeking solace from their own storms, find your harbor irresistible. Now, close your eyes for a moment and inhale slowly. Recognize the warrior and sage within you, ready to step onto the stage of everyday life with eyes bright and posture strong. When you engage with the world from this place of inner command, you disarm envy and suspicion, replacing them with trust and genuine interest. People will lean in to catch your words, not because they're loud, but because they're weighted with authenticity and wisdom that rings true. From this moment on, let every thought be an opportunity to refine your control over emotions, to deepen your acceptance of self, to sharpen your listening skills, to multiply acts of kindness, to clarify your purpose, and to anchor yourself in presence. These 6 pillars form the unshakable foundation of magnetic attraction. As you build them, you will notice the world responding in kind, doors opening, eyes brightening, and conversations effortlessly unfolding. The path ahead is yours to walk. Each step you take, grounded in Stoic practice, will strengthen the shine in your eyes and the calm in your voice. This transformation won't happen overnight, but with daily commitment, you'll look back and marvel at the person you've become. Resilient, compassionate, and irresistibly attractive from the inside out. If you feel the spark of this truth igniting your spirit, hit subscribe and join our community of seekers who refuse to settle for surface-level allure. Here we dive deep into wisdom's well, drawing from the ancient Stoics and modern psychology to forge lives worth living and loving. Remember, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Choose strength, serenity, and sincerity. Embody these qualities, and watch as your inner light guides others to your side. This is just the beginning. Stay curious, stay courageous, and let your timeless attractiveness shine.